hello. I'm still really working on my blues playing. Hello, fellow YouTube pedal nerds. That's what I'm going to call you. I have no idea who wants to sit in front of a computer looking at other people playing with pedals, except us. I tell my girlfriend what I'm doing, and she's bored to death by me just, like, saying the word pedal. Okay, well, her loss. Good morning, YouTube. Okay, let me crank up my mic. So, today we're looking at the Green Crystal from Dr.J, a subsidiary. Dr.J is a subsidiary. It was a long night. Of a subsidiary of Joyo. You see in the picture we have the Dr.J Green Crystal and also the Shadow Echo, because I thought instead of using my plug-in delays when I'm doing a little bit solo stuff, I just hit this and you can hear it in the same video, but of course I'm going to do a separate video for it as well. The funny thing is, I mean funny to me, not to you, that those two colors are actually the colors of my house. My house is a nice turquoise, kind of nice light greenish thing, with a gigantic 8-meter high, don't ask me in feet, 42 on it, hence 42 Studios, and that's actually in purple. So yeah, I like Dr.J because they use my colors. So we go straight into it. I'll try to explain this pedal to you as best as I can. Please excuse my ignorance when it comes to technical stuff. On the Planeswalker fuss, I was very happy that someone actually pointed out what the SI and the, let me see, and the GE stands for. See this, SI and GE. And I just said, well, this sounds like this and this sounds like that, but I have no idea what it does. And some other pedal nerd, who was very nice, explained to me that, of course, who doesn't know that, the traditional fuzz transistors are either silicone or silicium, silicium, silicone, something with, not silicone, silicium, I don't know the English word, or germanium. So those are the two kind of different transistors which will sound different. So it switches between transistors that are traditionally used in fuzz pedals. So now I know, if I explain anything wrong and you know better, you post and I try to correct it in the next video, because I don't know everything. Okay, where are we? So, setup PRS Swamp Ash Special with narrow fields. Very pretty guitar. I was very lucky to get one of the last ones because they took it out of their lineup, the idiots. It's their very fat single coils. You wouldn't really be able to compare that with a Strat. Let me show you. So, you've heard the clean sound from the La Boga Alligator 50, which is the premier amp when we're using pedals. I'm going to show you some other amps later. That is, of course, on clean. And it's going in the basement into the Fender Hot Rod 50 cab mic with the Sennheiser E606, going into Universal Audio 710D preamp channel 4, which you don't care about, on solid state. If you want to know more about the studio and especially the ISO cabs down in the basement, watch my video 42 Studios walkthrough on my channel. And at the end, well, you see the whole studio, you see scenes from the studio, me working with some people, and you definitely get a tour of the basement where you see the speaker cabinets mic'd. So, I'm already noticing this is going to be a long ass video. I don't care! So, what does the Green Crystal do? Well, it's an overdrive. Don't expect any kind of distortion. We have a drive control, which, you know what that does. An output, a low and a high, so not just a tone knob. They're very subtle. They don't really do too much to your signal. And we've got this 3-position switch here. We like switches because it gives us options. Which options I cannot tell you, so I'm gonna go and read you from the manual, that's really all that's included with it. By the way, did you see the pictures in the front? Those things come packed very nicely. I mean, you get this and you're like, hey, I spent my money on the right stuff. How much? They go anywhere between, I think, like 95 to 120, 130 euro, depending on the model, depending on where you get them, which is really not a lot for a boutique pedal, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a boutique pedal here. It says the 3 options for high and low frequency knobs, which I just talked about. 3 options for diode clipping. So there you have it. This thing helps you choose between which diode clipping you like. Subtle differences I'll try to illuminate. So you've heard the clean sound. Let's go straight into a low drive. Diode clipping switchy thing in the middle. And there we go. We're gonna start with the front. Very subtle, you can definitely use it kind of like a Sweet Baby, like. It is, however, as far as I'm concerned, that's just my opinion, it is not a tube screamer. It doesn't let the clean sound through. It's not a clean overdrive. It definitely colors your signal completely. Listen to that in the back. Go drive 12 o'clock. Crank up the drive. So this is all we have. Add some delay to that. If you want more gain, what you can do is actually use the low and high gain control to push the pedal more. So if I crank those up, you're also gonna get some more gain. If you crank them up all the way, there's of course gonna be noise and there will be some compression. Almost, the sound kind of dies and gets broken. Not quite fuzzish, but fuzz-esque. look at the 3 diode switching knob. As soon as you go into position 1 or 2, the level drops a bit, so you gotta adjust for that. I have a feeling that in the 0 position, the attack is clearer and there's more compression in the 1 position. So 2, for me it gets fatter and wider and again not as open. I like the open sound, I mean, I like it on 0. So, let's see, before my camera cuts out, I'm gonna try to blues it up for you a little bit. A little bit of a track, a little bit of blues thing, because this is probably the most likely setting that they're gonna use this in. So, let's see. Some E blues, I will try my best. Moving on to a track from Shadow's Minions, In the Shadow of the Minion. This one's called I'll Breathe For You. I spent a good hour earlier to practice this to see if I actually can still do it and learn all the parts. So I will try my best to not mess up, but I will. This track will definitely show you a lot of different range of the pedal, and I'll add the shadow echo in certain parts and play with the gain a bit. Let's see if I can pull it off.
Oh, the sun that shines when you're down at night. It's hard to look at life when you can't get up. These just a thought when you're in home. These are the times when you just feel bold. It's hard to speak when you can't shout out. It's hard to smile when you live without. Everybody needs a little helping hand. I pull you up, you gotta make it stand. Oh, I am here, and I feel your pain. I know you're hurting, but in the flame
I'll Breathe For You from Shadow's Minions, In the Shadow of the Minion. On vocals, Adrian O'Shaughnessy from Ireland. His solo album is coming up soon. He's also the singer on Frameshift 4, Low IQ. Amazing guy, great singer, great songwriter. So check out his stuff. This was the Green Crystal from Dr.J. As I said, somewhere between 95 and 120, 130 euro, depending on where you buy it. In Germany, you can buy it from tonfan.de, www.tonfan.de. In your respective countries, you can probably find it on Amazon. There's always people importing it from China. Great pedal for the price. If you need, you've just seen it, nice, slightly overdriven chords, it's perfect for that. It can give you a bluesy lead tone. It is slightly flexible with the tone controls, and you have the 3 diode clipping, which gives you different kind of compression as far as I can see, slight different frequency variations. So that's it. Any comments, please comment. If you know something that I don't know, please tell me. I will try to rectify it in the next video, which is coming soon. I have a couple of things planned. Peace